I want to take an email here from Austin from East Bend, North Carolina. And I think Austin really sums up what so many voters I talk to are saying to me about their choice in this election. Austin says, I want to know how either candidate will bring this country back together because all I see is if Trump or Clinton wins, the other side will do all they can to take control of Congress by either gerrymandering or some other strategy. How will America come back from this election if half the nation is against the other? I'm not a supporter of either, but I will vote for Clinton because I am in a battleground state. I'm afraid how me and my friends will be treated if we have a Trump president. And Phil Rucker, I want to get to the heart of that, which is no matter who wins, a whole bunch of people are going to be angry, and a whole bunch of people are also going to say, well, even though my side won, I feel like I lost.
Exactly, and that's a huge challenge for both of these candidates, and it's something that Hillary Clinton and her advisors are thinking a lot about. It's one of the reasons that she's out here trying to make an affirmative case for herself, even if it's not breaking through entirely. But she's trying to build some popular support around her ideas so that if she were to win the election, which polls suggest she is most likely to do, that it won't be seen as a lesser of two evils choice, that she won't be president only because she was able to beat Donald Trump, but that there'll be some sort of mandate or support behind some of her ideas. And then the challenge, of course, is to deal with what we expect to be a Republican House.
Yeah. And Janet, you cover Congress and have been up there for a long time. How likely is it that if Hillary Clinton does win, if there's a Republican House, that there's going to be cooperation? This idea about reaching across party lines that she discusses, is that even realistic?
It is very hard to imagine. I mean, I think Barack Obama became president with none of the baggage that Hillary Clinton has, and he had a very hard time dealing with a Republican-controlled House. And the Republican Party now is defined even more clearly now than it was in 2009 as a party that is oppositional and has very little interest in cooperating with the Democratic Party. And I do think that, there's been some fantasy thinking that maybe the House will go Democratic, but really Hillary Clinton would have to win by a landslide that doesn't seem to be in the offing. And now even there's, more question about whether the Democrats will take the Senate. There's some key Senate races that they have to win in Ohio, for example, and they thought they'd have a shot at Florida that just are farther out of reach than people were expecting.